How's it going, Sur Ron community? Sur Ron and Segway now. I'm going to be doing a test ride of the Kaniwaba pedal kit here on the Fullerton Loop Trail, Gilbert to Gilbert Big Loop, and we'll see how it does. Right now I'm running a X160 battery and a 64 tooth sprocket in eco mode. This bike will not break 20 miles per hour, so it is compliant with the class 2 requirements for the most part. The Fullerton Loop is a multi-use trail, so there are people that ride horses here, bicycles, jog, walk dogs, all sorts of things. And it's also very e-bike friendly, so there's a lot of people that ride e-bikes on this trail, usually the class 1 pedal assist bikes or class 3, I forget which one's which, but yeah, most of them are either going to be the giants, the high bikes, some of those Santa Cruz hecklers, those $8,000 bikes, and you will see them really hauling ass on this trail because they can go up to 28 miles per hour with their pedal assist. So they're really cranking on it. And then I typically ride this trail on my Santa Cruz Bronson. And I'm usually like when I'm riding solo, I'll do it in about an hour pace, minus all the street crossings when I have to stop. So like moving time. So right now I'm just riding pretty reasonably. Just want to be courteous to the other people on this trail. But yeah, I keep on looking behind me because I do know that there are a lot of people who ride e-bikes on this trail, and they will just blow by me with their pedal assist bikes that can go up to 28 miles per hour. So I've had this pedal kit for literally a week now, and I've done a couple rides here and there, done parts of this trail, and I can tell you now that you have two little pinch bolts on a smooth stainless spindle, so there is going to be slippage when you put too much torque on the actual cranks via human pedaling. And I don't really think that's a problem because when you're on flat ground and some inclines, you're still going to be able to propel it with human power and be compliant if where you're at requires the pedals to actually propel the bike. So I think that's good. Again, like I was saying before, if the freewheel fails, you're not going to have any issues with the crank spinning at 1,000 miles an hour. Now we got some riders here. So we'll see where they decide to split off. How's it going, guys? So yeah, these single tracks, there are going to be traffic jams. I guess I should try to really get in front of these guys because they can probably go pretty fast. Oh, tree. Woo. Yeah. I'll go this way, a little bit easier. Haven't done it with this bike. I have no problems with my other bike. I'm definitely more brave on my Bronson when I'm descending. One thing I don't like about this bike is, you know, it's running 19s front and rear, and I put a wider rear tire on, so hang on. And with the wider rear tire, it hooked up really well in the rear, but when I'm descending, definitely have some issues with washing out in the front end. And I know a lot of people have that issue with the X160. It's the front end just washing out, especially under loose stuff. And it doesn't help that I'm running trials tires. Also, one thing that kind of sucks about this bike compared to the pedal assist ones, and I'm probably going to see later on this ride, is that when they're rolling downhill, they're freewheeling it while the chain's still spinning the motor, and you know, I'm getting drag. I don't have any regen on this bike since it's a pre-X model, so I mean the only drag I get is, you know, just the general motor drag, chain drag, that sort of thing. So no actual slowing down from the regen, but still, you know, I can feel it, and like I don't speed up the same way I do when I'm on my Bronson, just bombing down these hills. So here's like one hill right here, and like even if I full throttle it, like I'll run out of steam. So then I get all worried because of this tiny front tire when it gets a bit sandy. Feels like the front wants to wash out on me. But yeah, like so on some of these downhills, I'll get behind the regular bikes because I know they can hit these hills faster than me. Like this guy right here, or this group right here. I mean, I could bomb up this hill no problem, full throttle with the 64T sprocket. But when it comes to the downhill portion, they'll probably just blow by me. But it's cool having this pedal kit. What I did notice when I was riding through here before, you know, pedaling, it does help in terms of the battery consumption. But you know what, that's probably all in my head. We'll see how it goes. Right now we're in a pretty steady incline, and if I actually unthrottle altogether and just pedal, it actually works. It's working. So I can feel a little bit of slippage, but you know, I'm still moving forward. Again, you know, I mean, when it comes to Kaniwaba's spindle, I definitely think that they should release a spindle that actually does have the flat spots. At the very least, provide some sort of jig, like a 3D printed jig and a drill bit, where you can dimple the spindle yourself without having to use a drill press. Woo. Oh shit! Green light. Perfect. Oh man. Okay, no, that's fine. It'll give these guys some time to get in front of me. And there's this lady looking at me like I'm crazy. My full face mountain biking helmet on. It is not a dirt bike helmet. It is a mountain biking helmet that I use at the park. But I still look super out of place, even though this thing has pedals. I mean, like all the other bikes, like the Giants, the high bikes, the Santa Cruz e-bikes, you know, you name it, they all kind of blend in a little more now that those batteries are kind of integrated into the down tube. I mean, the high bikes not so much, but like the Giants definitely look better. What's good about me letting these other riders get ahead of me is I'll be able to full throttle up certain sections of the hill, which I'm just not too confident this thing can crawl up, even with a 64T sprocket. So here we go, lights changing. So this is the problem with the Fullerton loop. Even though it's very accessible, there are a lot of street crossings. So yeah, in the future, since I'm not commuting with this bike anymore, like having these trials tires on, it's just really not doing much for me. I mean, I'll probably go back to the 70 by 100 stock tire size, and you know, those are much lighter, and I think that'll just benefit the bike as a whole altogether. I would love to go with a 21-inch front wheel, but yeah, I don't want to replace the fork. I don't want to spend any more money on this bike at all. Man, these guys are walking up the hill. Alright, well, I'm just going to have to go around them. See, I felt the fender wash out right there. Pretend I'm trying hard. Pretend I'm trying hard. Make it look make it look realistic. But yeah, a lot of it is just straight up you know, courtesy, trail courtesy. Yeah, this guy did pretty good when I was stuck at the light. How's it going? Alright. I actually don't want to slow this guy down, so I'll take a little detour. Go up this little hill right here. Oh, nice. Some Fullerton Rampage right here. Oh. Woo. Alright. A nice little groove. Super sandy. Alright, cool. Behind this guy. That's good. I don't think I'll be able to catch up to him, even if I'm full throttling it. Cool. So this is the long downhill. I'm definitely faster on this on a regular mountain bike. I can almost hit 30 on my regular bike on here. This bike just feels like it's about to fall apart. Of course, you know, the Sur Ron, you have bottom of the barrel suspension out of the factory. That's how they make it so cheap. You know, you think 3,600 bucks, and you compare it to all these other bikes, like, you know, the Stealth Bomber and the high power cycles. But then they actually have like decent components on it. So like, it makes sense why those bikes cost so much more. I mean, this RST fork is super cheap. Believe it or not, I'm full throttling right now, and I'm just not going very fast. And this is like a really long downhill. And when I'm on my Bronson, I fly down this hill. Again, like, I really wish this bike had a three-wheel rear hub, or had that option, but I get it. A lot of people really view this bike more as a dirt bike and like the engine braking sensation that it gives them. I'll go ahead and wait here. Cross in between this Civic and this truck. Get in front of this guy because I know I'll be faster than him at that point. Do some more clown pedaling. lot of people out today. It is Saturday. It is like quarantine time, so everyone's like being more super outdoorsy lately. Thanks. These guys are actually going pretty quick though. Blending in. Not really. Like those store-bought class 1 bikes definitely blend in a lot more. You alright, dude? No one's been using this jump. That's a shame. I wish I could just coast and free wheel without this engine noise between my legs. But hey, you know, the chain is actually not that loud, the one that comes with the Kaniwaba pedal kit. So I'm actually pretty happy about that. You know, after a week of riding, everything just feels a lot better. Didn't feel that great from the get-go, but now it's feeling pretty good. All these people looking at me like I'm a crazy guy. It's fine. As long as I'm not rooster tailing, I should be alright. This pedaling without resistance is actually tiring. Alright, let's see where I can go up. Alright. No trout here yet. Feels cold enough though. Time to go up. Ooh. Got the pedal strike on that pipe. Yeah, pedal! I love this pedal kit. I highly recommend it over the one that Luna provides. Nice. No riders behind me. Let's see how I do here. Come on. Let's try that again. Didn't make it. Oh, look at that. We got this kid with his helmet on. Huh. I wonder what they're doing. Oh, you guys building some features, huh? Oh, yeah. Rock and roll. He's building some jumps. Oh, there's that guy again. I'm gonna come by real quick. Woo! They're probably like, man, that guy's an asshole. Yeah, that's true. I am. Man, that's in such an awkward spot. Man, this guy's like, this guy's a machine in front of me, non-stop. He's killing it. Let's see, is he gonna go up or is he gonna go down? Okay, sweet, he's going up. No, he's staying down. And that means I'm going up. Yeah. Man, I can't wait to get rid of this heavy back tire. Man, what is up with this guy? Or gal, I don't know. Can't tell by that color scheme. It's alright, go ahead and come by, come by. Yeah. Give you a little space between me and a really colorful dude. Oh shit, I already caught up. Dude, this guy's like, I don't think he's been here before. Yeah. Either that or they're super tired. Just want to make sure my fork don't come out. Oh, hey. Good time to be riding. Oh, excuse me. Get some air. Woo! Oh shit, my feet came off the pedals. I did not pump it enough for that. Alright, let's go down this way. Railroad tracks. The cool thing about this is I can power through the sawdust when normally it's just like murder on the other bike. Ah, that other rider, quick. Yeah, that already didn't go down this way. Whew. The sun is in my face. Careful, the little guys. Alright. See how we do. Jump time. Oh my god, it's going so slow. Oh, it's still got some decent air. Not there. Oh my god, I'm full throttling it and I'm not going anywhere. Oh, come on, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, the rattling noise that's coming from below me, I don't know what it is. I mean, I've done so much to this bike. Could be the battery, could be the relay that I had there for my brake light. I don't know. Ooh, pedal, pedal, pedal. So yeah, definitely if you're looking for something to ride mountain bike trails, an actual e-bike, like an EMTB, probably the best bet. Because, you know, at least on the downhills, you're going to have that same nimbleness and just somewhat lightness of the bike. I mean, like that rider that we just saw pass by right here. I mean, I'm essentially keeping up with him. And I'm pretty sure if I was like on my regular bike, I would be going faster than him. How's it going, guys? You guys going to the BMX jumps? Whoops. Through the single track again, like multi-use. This part right here is kind of interesting. I think it's owned by the Army Corps of Engineers, this dam area, and I've seen people with like legit dirt bikes ride through here. So yeah, I don't know if this area is like part of the city trail. Nice little creek right there, little guppies in there. I've seen people hike down here with some fishing rods before, but I don't think there's any fish in there. Yeah, this is definitely a great place to ride through on whatever you got that's two-wheeled, whether it be a regular mountain bike or EMTB or one of these. And where this trail converges, there's just a lot of people just bombing through here, so I need to make sure I don't get run over. There's a wooden bridge on this side, and I'm not going to go that way because I don't know if I'm surpassing the weight limit of it. So let's just go this way. There used to be a bridge on this side too, but it wasn't really necessary. Alright, no one coming on that side of the trail. This is the bridge on this side. Let's go ahead and climb this steep little hill. Beautiful time to ride. Oh, there those guys are. Going the other way. Oh, that guy got a bike too? Nice. Looks like it. And what most people see about this bike is the dual crown forks. It's pretty crazy how quiet some of these bikes have become. Alright. It's a nice big drop there off some wood. Definitely don't trust this bike on that. That was a shitty line. Alright. Now we're at the driving range. So yeah, Fullerton Loop has a lot of street crossings. Let's see. Should I go to the middle? Just follow this guy. Let's go to the middle. And I'm full throttling it! Would be faster on my regular bike. Oh my god, this is like killing me. This is so slow. But it's kind of fun. I won't lie, it's pretty fun. I mean, I can't crank up the pedals and hit this and jump off it. But I'm not tired at all. Actually a little bit cold. Left my sweater in the car. Car's not at the house. Whatever. Get to ride. Make this fun video. And instead of going to the courthouse where most people start, I'm gonna go ahead and loop up and go up the sidewalk. So much fun. So much fun. This pedal kit is a game changer. Game changer. I mean, if you don't actually need it to propel, just, you know, the regular kit that doesn't have the clamp-on sprocket and freewheel is great. But you know, if you don't need to run pedals at all, and just, you know, can run the pegs, then that's obviously going to be the most optimal. Alright, back to the trail. Debating if I should take the high road or the low road. High road has more foot traffic. I'll take the low road. Fuck it. Just don't want to get stuck behind people. Oh, clear. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here. Nice. I rarely ever ride down here. Usually the view's better up top. Be courteous. Don't go crazy fast. So does, I mean, I would never ride through here with just the pegs. So, I mean, having pedals does make a world of difference in terms of where you're perceived you're allowed to go. I mean, at least in this situation, I do have, you know, I can't propel the bike with just the pedals. If I was ever stopped by a ranger or anything. Oh, looks like someone crashed. Oh shit. Oh no. It happens. That was not the best kind of bike to take on a real trail. Yeah, this is another one of those situations where I'm full throttling it and I would be going faster just coasting down on a regular bike. See, are they going to take the single track? No, good. That's what I like to see. And they're probably still going to go faster than me. Yeah. Oh man. So setting up the bike as a class 2 definitely cripples it on the downhills, because, like, you know, even if you're full throttling, the engine's doing nothing, because you're coasting faster than the engine will allow it to spin. So I would not be surprised if regular bikes will catch up to me on this section. I mean, the e-bikes for sure, because man, those things like really blaze through here. Definitely want to go on one of those demo days that they have over here at Fullerton Bikes or Electric Bike Center, which is probably another reason why there's so many e-bikes in this area, because there are two shops like literally just less than a mile away from here that sell e-bikes, like Electric Bike Center and Fullerton Bikes, all owned by the same guy now, which is pretty cool. And before the whole COVID lockdowns, there would be you know, regular demo days where people could try out these electric bikes and regular bikes too. Like, other shops would come out here too. I mean, I would love to get one of those Santa Cruz e-hecklers, but I don't want to drop $8 grand on anything. Oh, they're just not caring about the okay, let's just not care about the light at all. Whew. Yeah, full throttle, and I'm coasting faster than the bike can power it. Now I can feel the bike's power kicking in, and I'm really gonna feel it as I start bogging down going up this super steep hill. So I'm full throttling it right now, 64T sprocket. Again, I'm using an X160 battery. I mean, if it wasn't for that sprocket, definitely would not be able to eat up this trail, or eat up that hill. Like with the 48-tooth sprocket, definitely I would need more speed. And then another section where you can easily pedal faster than this bike can propel you. Well, this bike in its current configuration. Still fun nonetheless. I mean, on the climbs, it's absolutely going to kill anyone that's pedal powered. Don't think I'll be able to beat any of the legitimate e-bikes up any of these hills, though. Alright, with the at 20 mile/hour top speed, you know, full power setting. Probably fly up all of these hills like they're not even there. Woohoo! Full throttle coasting, full throttle coasting, full throttle coasting, full throttle coasting. Too much fun. Dude got wasted here. Kind of sucks. You can see what sort of happened. He was riding against traffic, and then he got wasted by a Mercedes. Young guy, 33, I believe. Gotta be careful. I'm not going to clear this jump, which is so sad. That only tells you that a regular bicycle can go faster than this can on flat ground. The whole class 2 thing is so ridiculous, but I guess I understand why they did it. So with pedal assist you can go 28, right? And then with throttle only you can go 20. That's I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I think it just I think having a throttle is just way better than having pedal assist, especially over slow, like really technical terrain, because you can just work the pedals over it and just dab the throttle just a little bit when you need it, rather than you know, as you start spinning the pedals, and you know, it senses, you know, the more higher end bottom brackets or the mid-drive kits will sense the torque, and then they just give you that spurt of power, and just all of a sudden, like a 250 watt spurt, and then all of a sudden you're spinning tire. Probably, you know, not as good as having throttle only power. Yeah, full throttle in it. And pedaling because I can. Yeah, most people don't give me the stink eye when I'm riding with a regular helmet, but just having a full face with a GoPro mounted to the chin bar, definitely definitely catches some attention. What's cool is most of these guys ride with their headphones in. I hear sirens. And I see sirens. I wonder what that's all about. Whoa, rock hit my helmet. So yeah, I normally wear goggles when I'm wearing this full face helmet. And right now I just don't have any eye protection at all, which is probably not the smartest thing, but especially with these tires that pick up pretty large rocks and this front fender that does absolutely nothing. Whoa, what was that? Oh, nice. I like it when these guys rest down at the bottom. Away from the houses. This thing can climb like none other. Love it. And when it comes to the downhills, I'm not very happy. Pump. Pump. Ow. Man, that was a huge stick. Another street crossing. And this is where it gets a little hairy. The skinny front trials tire, not made for the loose. I almost ate shit here once. So many leaves. so many leaves. Oh, not here. Thanks. I don't know how fast people are going in here to get some air off that jump. It's like off an uphill. Cool. Time to drop out. Whew, that was awesome. Sand. And we're almost done. Just a little bit more. A little slice of suburbia. Alright, nobody's watching. I don't need to pedal anymore. I'll be honest, I really don't know how I feel about this, you know. It's like, it's fun, sort of, but like, man, the bike's so heavy and slow, like it just doesn't feel good. I mean, on the climbs it's okay, but like on the downhill, like, it just sucks on the downhill. Maybe if I had some like DVO front suspension and like a 21-inch front tire and, you know, like a, I don't know, King Creek double barrel air in the rear, just some, you know, premium, you know, suspension and tires, maybe the bike would feel a lot better. But it just, I definitely think it's better to ride just a conventional bike on bicycle trails. And then, you know, just keep the Sur Ron at stock power. Because that stock power, I mean, you know, I just feel like it's just designed to work that way. It's having the 20-mile-per-hour top speed, it just sucks. And, you know, right there I just did about, I think about 11 miles. And I got three bars on the battery. I don't even know what that means. But yeah, the pedal kit does what it does. See, I mean, you can see it's trying to move forward, free wheel working, and just being able to pedal out there definitely helps you blend in a lot more. This full face helmet, definitely not. I mean, people usually, well, I mean, this last week that I've been riding, I haven't really gotten any looks until I put this ridiculous full face helmet on. But hey, it's I'm not going to ride this trail with just one hand like in my other video. So yeah, for the Kaniwaba pedal kit, if you need a pedal kit, this one's pretty good, with or without the sprocket or the freewheel sprocket adapter that will actually propel the bike. But yeah, if you live in an area that requires functional pedals, and you know, the definition for functional can mean multiple things. Like, I mean, this, without that sprocket, it could still be considered a functional pedal, but some of the language does say that it has to propel the bike. So in that situation, you can't go better than this. Again, you know, hopefully Kaniwaba develops a spindle that has flat spots where those pinch bolts will mount, or, you know, at the very least provide some sort of a jig, like a 3D printed or plastic jig that you can just clamp on there, stick it in a vise, and just and maybe provide a drill bit so you can go ahead and dimple it on both sides so the pinch bolts have something to grab onto. and it won't slip. For those people that don't want it to slip. Again, I think that it's a safety issue. I'm totally cool with the slipping. I know there's a lot of people who are just like, it shouldn't slip, you know, it's poorly engineered, that sort of thing. But I mean, like with those mid-drive e-bike kits, you know, I had been working with them for like 7 years, and every once in a while you hear about a freewheel failing and then the crank's spinning like crazy and someone getting injured. So I mean, if this freewheel locks up, it's just gonna spin on that shaft and nothing's gonna happen to me. So and right now you can already see it's trying to put torque to the chain. It'll work. I mean, you know, if you ever have to lift up the bike and then show that it spins the rear wheel, there you go. There you go, it's in compliance. So that's pretty much it. Gilbert to Gilbert, Fullerton loop, the big loop, all the hills. Most of the secret parts, cut out a couple of the jumps because this bike just does not feel good in the air. And yeah, that's it. So hopefully this experience can help you guys decide on how you want to set it up. Again, you know, like on my older videos, this is really a dirt bike motorcycle, and me attempting to see, you know, to get into that bicycle zone just helps me understand that it is really a motorcycle, and it's just better to power, you know, keep it at that 60 volt power. I still think the 60T sprocket is great for what I do. I don't ride with anyone, so I don't need to keep up with anyone, any other type of bikes. So I mean, having those chain and sprocket options are great. And you know, it's very customizable for what you want to do, but pretending it's a bike and riding, you know, 45 miles an hour, that's kind of ridiculous, and you know, dangerous as well. All right, that's it for this video. At least I think.